Hey, Sonny here. Today I'm going to show you a song by Audioslave. It's called Show Me How to Live. Um, if you look for tabs for Audioslave songs, you won't find it anywhere. If you go to ultimateguitar.com, and you will see that all of the tabs are being taken down. They are really tight on copyright stuff. Um, so hopefully this video will stay up long enough, or hopefully it will stay up that more people can actually watch this video and learn some stuff. Um, this song's fairly easy. It's only 3 riffs, and that's in this song. That's no solo. Not really a solo, but I'll go through all that. I could probably teach you the song in 10 minutes. So let's get started. Alright, riff number 1 is really easy, but before we start that, my guitar is standard tuning with drop D on the low E string. So basically my string is D, A, D, G, B, E. Again, standard E tuning with drop D on the low E string. So the first riff is very easy, 2 chords. That's all it is. Basically, is the D chord with your finger on G2 and ring finger on B string on the 3rd fret, and then you strum all the string. Open E string was the D, but I call open E. A, D, 2nd fret of G, 3rd fret of B string. It's a full D chord. Sounds great. And then you play on the 2nd fret of low E string, 2nd fret of A, and 2nd fret of D. Just bar down all 3 strings. You play those 3 notes together. So that's the first riff. Second riff goes like this. So what I'm doing here, slow down and play for you one time. One more time slowly. So what I'm doing is you play the open E string, hammer on the 2nd fret on the E string with your index finger, and as soon as you do that, you'll bar the 2nd fret of A and D string. You play those together. And what I do is I play the open E string downstroke, hammer on the 2nd fret, upstroke on the 2nd fret on the A, downstroke on the 2nd fret on the D. Watch my right hand. And then, and after that, you dead mute on the E string, and then downstroke, and then you open E string upstroke. So, and play the 2nd fret on the E string, downstroke, not muted. Okay, so far we have this. And after that, you play, you mute on the E string twice, down, up, like this. And then downstroke on the open E string, 2nd fret on the E. So far we have this. Okay, next part, mute on the low E string, down, up, twice on the low E string, muted, and then you play 7th fret on the low E string, hammer on the 8th fret on the low E string with your middle finger. Play the 7th fret again on the E string, and then mute on the low E string twice, down, up, and then open A string, down, and then upstroke on the second fret on the E string. Notice those not muted. So far we have this from the top. And the next part, second fret on the E, fifth fret on the E string, down, up, and an open E string, not muted. And then open E string, downstroke, and then open E string, downstroke again, repeat the whole thing again. Kind of just repeat the first measure I just showed you. So the whole thing slowly from the top. You kind of have to know when to stop. Okay, there's a certain part you stop. One of the stop is that after you play, once you play that, the second you dead stop, and then 2-5-0 on the open E string, and it's dead stop again, and then so that's how the second riff goes. Another thing, you stop right there. Right after the first 4 note, you dead stop, and then you start it again. So again, whole thing slowly. We'll play it one more time. Now, after the singing starts, you play the exact same riff again, but kind of mutes all the string. So it's a different pressure on muting. You still mute the low E string and go, but when you play the note, you're just barely muting it, but you can hear the note, but you're not completely muting the note. So instead of going, you go like this. Instead of going, you go like this. So that's the second riff. Third riff is easier, almost as easy as the first riff. You really need just your index finger. So you play the second fret of low E string and A string, and then you play those 2 notes together, and then you play 5th fret of low E and A string together. So after you play the first 2 chords, you play the second fret on the low E string, you pull off twice. And they play the open D string, hammer on the second fret on the D. And after you play the hammer on to second fret on the D, you play the open E string and open A string together. So that's all it is. And the solo, you're basically playing the 16th note, up, down, the B string and E string together. Sometimes I put my index finger on the 12th fret kind of harmonic right there. I think he does like 8 measures of that. And then after you finish playing that solo, whatever you call that, he'll do like an open chord of all the open strings together. And back to the riff 1. So So that's all it is. The entire song, "Show Me How to Live." So hope you enjoy it. See you next time.